Sylvester's story is not just one of music, it is a testament to self-discovery, resilience, and the pursuit of personal expression. Born in 1947 in the heart of South Central Los Angeles, he launched on an unyielding journey that would redefine boundaries. His early passion for music emerged almost as soon as he could walk and talk. Raised by a single mother who instilled strong values in her children, Sylvester's first love was gospel music, nurtured within the hallowed walls of the church. Every Sunday, he faithfully attended service where his heart resonated with the soulful cadences of gospel hymns. As adolescence beckoned, he began to explore and experiment with his identity. He fearlessly donned his sister's and mother's clothing and embellished his appearance with accessories, nail polish, and makeup. His unique epiphany unfolded against the backdrop of singing, while he lent his angelic voice to various churches, sharing his devotion to spirituals. In contrast, as his authentic self became more apparent, he encountered a shift in the way some people perceived him. They began to treat him differently, recognizing a more feminine essence beneath the surface. This observation led to ridicule at school, at church, in public places, and from loved ones where he faced mistreatment, teasing, and even the indignity of being spat on. Fueled by a relentless spirit, Sylvester sought refuge in the company of kindred souls. He found solace among a group of teenagers who shared his passion for embracing their true selves in the face of adversity. Together, they were the Disco-Tays, a collective that defied expectations and celebrated their individuality. Still, the relentless mockery and prejudice took its toll. In search of a sanctuary where he could be welcomed for who he truly was, he decided to leave Los Angeles behind and move to the city of San Francisco. In the 70s, the Castro district of San Fran attracted thousands of gay men and women, offering a haven where they could openly champion their newfound sexual freedom. Sylvester found his place in this community where acceptance flourished. He moved in with a group of hippie artists known as the Cockettes and discovered a sense of belonging that had eluded him for so long. Weekends were filled with electrifying disco beats, echoing throughout the Bay Area as Sylvester and his bonus family of performers brought joy and liberation to dance floors. His outstanding falsetto soon caught the attention of music industry insiders, ultimately leading to him signing a recording contract with Blue Thumb Records, where he collaborated with other vocalists. His first two albums, released under the name Sylvester and the Hot Band, faced a disappointing lack of success, leaving him in search of a breakthrough. In a bold move, he signed with Fantasy Records and hired backup singers Martha Wash and Izora Rhodes to accentuate his style and aptly named them 2 Tons of Fun. His third album struggled to gain traction, but his fourth album, released in 1978, ignited the charts with the hits Disco Heat and Mighty Real. Over the next decade, Sylvester embarked on a whirlwind tour across the United States and Europe, captivating audiences with his electrifying performances that blended disco with a gospel touch. He opened for both the Commodores and Chaka Khan, and released more albums under the Fantasy label, leaving a noteworthy imprint on the disco scene. His charisma even landed him a cameo appearance in the film The Rose that starred the iconic Bette Midler. As 2 Tons of Fun gained massive attention worldwide, they were presented with a tempting record deal. Sylvester's reaction to this offer was far from what anyone expected, as he expressed that he was not happy with the idea. 2 Tons of Fun burst onto the scene with their debut album in January 1980. Sylvester stood out as a black, openly gay performer who dominated the dance charts. Despite his undeniable talent and potential for crossover success, many producers hesitated to fully support him due to his flamboyant persona. Moreover, revenue from his record sales wasn't what he anticipated, so he decided to part ways with Fantasy in 1982. His next 3 albums were released under the Megatone label, a small company in San Francisco established in 1981. Amidst his soaring success, a dark cloud loomed over the United States as an epidemic disease began to ravage the nation, leading to a heart-wrenching turn of events. As the plague continued its relentless spread, particularly in San Francisco, Sylvester emerged as a compassionate advocate. He organized fundraisers and distributed pamphlets promoting safe sex practices, aiming to combat the devastating impact of the calamity. In 1985, a shattering blow hit close to home when his boyfriend was diagnosed with HIV. Though there was no cure, Sylvester and Rick clung to hope desperately yearning for a miraculous recovery. In 1986, he secured a deal with Warner Brothers and achieved success with his cover of Stevie Wonder's Living for the City and George Gershwin's Summertime. Warner Brothers also booked him for an appearance on The Late Show starring Joan Rivers as a marketing campaign.
I give myself the best present.
Yeah, well, what would you like to give yourself now? And to Julie, what else?
Stable coat.
And me too. Oh, yeah, bro. I drive on the highway looking to run him over. Yeah.
The following year, while on tour, he received alarming news about Rick's deteriorating health that prompted an urgent trip to the hospital. Tragically, Rick passed away just 3 days later, plunging Sylvester into a profound depression. Despite his personal tragedy, he displayed incredible fortitude. He was determined to carry on, even as he refrained from getting tested, fully aware of the likely infection that he too might have had. He continued to perform, pouring his heart into shows and working on new material. However, his health began to visibly show signs of illness with uncontrollable coughing fits. As months went by, he exhibited more symptoms including pneumonia, sinus infections, extreme fatigue, and weight loss. Finally, the devastating truth emerged. Sylvester was diagnosed with HIV and full-blown AIDS at the same time. In June 1988, during his appearance in Castro's Gay Freedom Pride Parade, he sat in a wheelchair, too weak to walk. The subsequent Castro Street Fair, held 4 months later in October, was named a tribute to Sylvester, and although he was too ill to attend, crowds chanted his name so loud that he was able to hear them from his bedroom. Thanksgiving became a bittersweet occasion as his family and friends gathered with him to celebrate his life and accomplishments while also bidding their tearful final farewells. With remarkable foresight, Sylvester meticulously planned the dynamics of his own funeral, specifying a white casket and requesting that he be dressed in a red kimono. He also appointed his close friend to do his corpse's makeup. The day of reckoning arrived on December 16th, when Sylvester succumbed to AIDS-related complications. He was a mere 41 years old at the time, leaving behind a profound legacy that continues to inspire. In 2005, he was one of 3 artists inducted into the Dance Music Hall of Fame alongside Chic and Gloria Gaynor. In 2014, he was one of the 20 inaugural honorees in the Rainbow Honor Walk, a walk of fame in San Francisco's Castro neighborhood, noting LGBTQ members who have made significant contributions in their fields. In 2016, Billboard magazine ranked him as the 59th most successful dance artist of all time. And in 2023, Rolling Stone ranked Sylvester at number 169 on its list of the 200 greatest singers of all time. In a world that often demanded conformity, Sylvester fearlessly embraced his identity as a Black, openly gay performer. His soaring falsetto voice, combined with his flamboyant style, was a beacon of hope and acceptance for countless individuals who felt marginalized and unseen. Amid the backdrop of a devastating epidemic, Sylvester became a tireless advocate for safe sex and HIV awareness. His dedication to his community during the AIDS crisis demonstrated not only his compassion, but also his determination to use his platform for the greater good. Though Sylvester's life ended too soon, he remains an icon for those who dare to defy societal norms, reminding us all that our unique voices and identities are worth celebrating. Thanks for watching.